brother, who was tragically killed right before the 2006 draft. He was born in 1995, his brother, so thus he wears the 95.
Oh, these two free throws. So both teams start out ice cold from the free throw line. Both of them missing a pair.
First minutes of the 75th season of the NBA preseason. These two teams will be in action on opening night on October the 19th. Brooklyn will get Milwaukee in Milwaukee. Lakers will host Golden State. Aldridge, there's that mid-range game that has been on display his entire career for the L Train.
Yeah, but the L Train did a good job of extending his offense to the three-point line when it became popular. So he's a threat from there as well.
There's so many similarities between these rosters, with the veteran-laden team sprinkled with some youth. A lot of big names on both teams. Very deep rosters. Carter, little hippity hop with the dribble, going to be picked up by DJ on the switch. As we're 2.5 minutes into this first one, Bembry, little back pass. It's going to be taken by Millsap. He gets into the key, tries to get around AD. Down goes Millsap. They play on.
Almost got called for the offensive foul using that left arm to keep Anthony Davis away.
Defensive has been a forte, of course, of Davis throughout the course of his great career. THT distance going to come up short. Rebound to Millsap.
And that's what THT is going to have to really do this year, is make perimeter shots, because the book is out now. They realize that he loves to get into the paint.
Yeah, he does.
They're going to force him to take more and more from the perimeter.
Well, and Frank expects him to be a defensive stopper to really assert himself, and he's come in much trimmer. That's nothing but net from the outside, and knocking it down is Bruce Brown. He re-signed with the Nets back in August. Underneath, thrown up. No, they battle for it. Down to the ground goes Bazemore. And we got a whistle and a foul in the backcourt.
And that foul's on DeAndre Jordan. Might have been a good foul because Bazemore had fallen to the floor, and so they had a man advantage.
All right, what's King going to bring this game on his second tour of duty with the Lakers?
Again, another guy that can play some defense. Good slasher. We talked about his three-point shooting. I said he was a little inconsistent, but he can knock down some shots. But his all-around game is what is going to help the Lakers.
24 games for the purple and gold back in 2014. Brown, who was in the regular rotation during the playoffs, they double up Aldridge in the corner, 3 to shoot, so it's fired up and down it goes. That's Javon Carter.
He shot the ball the few times that he got an opportunity with Phoenix.
AD lays it off for DJ, of course, was starring in this building for many years when Lob City was front and center with the Clippers, although they never, ever made it out of the second round while that group was together. And one of his Lob City mates, Blake Griffin, will be on the roster again this year for Brooklyn. And what a rejuvenation it was for Blake last year after he moved over to Brooklyn. That's off the rim, taken by Jordan, who is a former Net himself. Just playing recently with Brooklyn. None. An 11-0 next run after the Lakers went out on top 3-0. And there's Blake Griffin. And Blake this year will be in his 12th season. Former #1 pick back in 2009. Rookie of the year in 2011, 6-time All-Star. And Taylor averaged 9 points and shot 53%. I thought he played a lot better than a lot of people thought he would when he came over to Brooklyn.
Yeah,
he had stuff left in the tank, doesn't he?
He just wanted out so bad he left it in the tank at his previous stop.
On the floor, Bazemore, they're trying to tie him up. Loose basketball, and Brooklyn comes out with it. Get a hand on it is Horton Tucker, that long wingspan that he has. Simeon Academy in Chicago, where he prepped. And again, THT, a lot of interest when the Lakers were talking trade last year. But they didn't bite. Well, THT is back. Aldridge dumping it net over Jordan. And a timeout. Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers got the first scratch of the game on a three-point play by Anthony Davis, and haven't been in the books since, as the Nets open up a early 10-point lead.